Hello YouTube, this is Lanchnet Gaming here today. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but, well, for me working a lot, that's why. So, what I have here is an old match from War Thunder before the new patch update. So, where I'm flying is the P-47D-28 Thunderbolt, the second of the Thunderbolts in the game for the P-47N at the higher rank. The P-47D-28 is a rank 3 battle rating of 4.7 fighter in the US Tech Tree. And this one I have completely spaded out, and I also have a special skin for it that I unlocked, which is the 56th Fighter Group, 61st Fighter Squadron that flew this plane and was one of the best fighter planes that the 56 ever flew. So, continuing with the match, or beginning with the match, it's Korea. I'm facing the Russians, and I decided this is before the airspawn nerf, where the P-47 no longer got the airspawn, which honestly is kind of stupid, but, well, you don't want people complaining about your game all the time. So our first target I see here is this Russian LA-7, and he's going after a friendly Typhoon that's climbing up. And I decided to target him. However, he will actually not be my first target. And so, when I see the Typhoon climbing up, the LA-7 is trying to climb after the Typhoon, but my target is actually going to be that Yak 9P. The 9P will kill the Typhoon, and I see him at the last second, and I spot the Yak 9P. Ooh, that is going to leave a mark. Oh, get Lance Yak 9P. Ow. So get Lance, number 1, so that's my first kill. And now, my second kill will be this other Yak 9P. He decided to do a head-on on me first to try to take me out. However, he sees the threat coming right in on him. So, what happens is, he's trying to dive and try to run. However, Thunderbolt, it may not turn, but it's a very good boom and zoom fighter. So, with me moving on this guy, he sees the threat that I'm coming back again, and he's deciding he's going to dive and try to run. However, as stated, P-47 Thunderbolt, very good for diving. It's a very good boom and zoomer, and you're not going to run from one of these things. So what happens is, he's diving. I'm pulling out to get a good angle, and I cut loose. I get no connections. However, a friendly P-51 gets a set fire on him. And this guy is good. He's actually rotating his aircraft to set the fire out to make sure that he does not get the kill, so he doesn't die or anything along those lines. And he got lucky, and he sets the fire, or gets the fire taken care of by rotating his aircraft. And so he survives. However, I'm not playing his game. So what I do is, with this Yak 9P diving, I decide it's time to dive. Now, as you see with the speed, I am easily catching this guy. And I do see the enemy contact coming in, however, he's going to be dealt with. So I continue on this guy to be able to shoot him down. So I cut loose from range, even though my concurrence is at 400. I'm an exceptional shot, but there was no connections. I climb, I was worried about the Yak going to be coming on my tail taking me out, but he's got company on him. So I continue on this guy, and I see where he's going. He's trying to make it to his runway. However, I'm easily catching him. I'm already at 468, and I'm just at range with the 850s. Now, the Thunderbolt, plenty of ammo. You can just spray and pray all day. And he's trying to run and rotate out of the way. So he turns, he's trying to roll. He continues to roll. However, I got enough speed enough, and I hit him with a fuel tank fire in the right wing. And he's trying to rotate. What he's going to try to do is he's going to roll again and try to set the fire, but it's too little, too late. I hit the flap, his wing comes off. Get Lance Yak 9P. And so my next engagement is this Yak 9T that Yak 9T that tried to home me and he missed. However, I decided I'm not going to engage him because the Yak 9T can outmaneuver me, and plus he's going to have threats on him in just a second. As you can see right there, I decided to take a punt at him before he hits me. I fire my 850s, no connections, and he just runs. However, I'm not getting a return engagement because he could easily outturn me and hit me with the 37mm. So then what I decided to do is I'm going to try to run back for base, and I didn't need cover. And so the Yak's not going to catch me. So what happens is I spot these ground targets, which is an armored car. And so I decided just to ground strafe him so I don't get hit, and I take him out. And so that's the only ground kill I get in the match. And so coming up to the end, the final target is a B-25, it's a B-25 premium in the game, the B-25J-15. And so what I do is I decide to go after this guy, and the yak that was on me, he's already going to be dealt with. And so what happens, the B-25 is just doing ground attack on friendly forces, and he got a lot of ground kills in this match. However, it's time for the end of his game. So what happens is I climb up to make sure that he doesn't hit me and he's firing at me. However, a friendly fighter is coming in on this, so I hit this B-25 with a lot of machine gun fire. I take out the gunner, then I take out his ailerons, I set him on fire. Get lanced, you're gone B-25, and that is the end of the match. So my results were 2,000 experience and 30,000 credits with the Survivor, the Ground Forces, the Fighter Rescuer, the Terror of the Sky, and the Bulletproof. So I thank you all for watching the match, and I'll make sure to upload more often. I'll see you all in the next video. LNG out. Peace.